poppin'. Listen, gotta do shit. Who we just fight? Juke jam. Juke jam. Super nerd time. Ooh, that's gonna get copyrighted. I thought I had that muted. And the beginning of the mod is cooked. No, not the beginning of the mod. Well, what are we doing about booms? Can you eat a boom? Yes, you can. So we do this. It's harmless as fuck. I mean, it's probably just use these two, right? But what do we do? Okay. I'm enjoying. I forget that I can't. Why I stopped doing the copyright music. Because when you actually need to think about a fight, it's too much. Crazy for you. We do Maggie again. Probably do Maggie again for that. Gotta do shit. Do we ever go like 50 Onyx? Juke jam. Juke jam. I'll do this. All right. Lock in time. Lock in time. Lock in time. So I think we probably lead with Golem. That's probably the move here. But I don't know who beyond these three do we use. And again, how many fights? It's these two fights and then the gym. I can probably go 50. No worries. There is a lot of fights in the gym. If I'm keeping it a buck. Okay, why is this so zoomed in? There we go. All right, so I'll go like Golem 50. Expecting this to just be like electric move, earthquake from us. Greetings. Greetings, Mason. We're fast in the sky. We could just outspeed an Oko. Do we ever go higher than that? Well, I think we could go 50 here too. What's this deal with like, are they releasing One Piece? What's the deal with this One Piece thing? They're like making it again? You're my resident One Piece expert. People are telling me I'm getting reports that the One Piece is real. Can we confirm or deny this? It's a remake by a different animation studio. Why are they remaking a show that isn't done yet? People made Attack on Titan. Okay. Is it going to be like abbreviated? Is it going to be so it's not like 4,000 episodes? Because if that's the case, like, that seems like something I would actually want to watch, right? Where it's like, people say One Piece is so good, but I don't want to watch 4,000 episodes. But if I could watch like 50 episodes, that would be cool. Pre-time skip animation, the pacing, and 6 and postponed. Okay, that's cool. Yep. What up, Grogus? I need all 3 of these? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that seems Because the biggest problem seems about One Piece is just getting into One Piece and watching everything. But if you don't have to wait around for 4 million things, it seems a little bit better. 50 episodes to 20. Do you think anything is going to be lost from doing that, or is there just a lot of filler in that early on of One Piece? It's too fucking hot. British moment. I wonder how the British Snorlax is doing. How ye old Brit. I don't know why I said British moment for you. We could probably go 50 on everything. I mean, it doesn't like super matter on these guys. Like we're gonna win or not. And where's the super nerd? They won't lose any. Okay, so it is just like truly filler. Got that lip filler. Who is this guy? Okay, super nerd. All right. It's boom. Oh my god. Who did this? Crying, laughing emoji. They completed Desert 5 as the main boss that keeps blowing my shit off clean. Yeah. Well, why would you want filler? You just want the show to go on longer? There's something really nice that a show that has just like no fat at all. I feel like a lot of like modern drama, or even like, would I say Death Note? I feel like Death Note doesn't have any filler episodes. Death Note is just all gas, no breaks. Yeah. It's crazy how close we are to the going home times. I was just kind of crashing out of my brain about this a little bit, that it's like in 3 months I will be home. And we will be done with the streaming era, probably. Like, I'm not going to have time to stream. And that's pretty sad. No boom? Nice. No Venonat run ever. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, we have a chance to just outspeed Oko. I think because we didn't get boomed on, this 1v1 is safe regardless. 8% crit chance. Now we just hit the range, hell yeah. Okay. Now, this is the spooky one? What level is Maggie at? 51. I think this is the same level we bumped him to be dead to not crit explosion. So same thing here. We want to not get crit explosion. All right. That's a 13% chance to crit. Beautiful. Goodbye, gambler. Yo, it's kind of messed up that they get to boom without consequences, but we have to deal with the consequences of our actions. It's kind of messed up. I would love to see that. With the burn, we're not doing enough damage, right? Nah. I mean, we could swing once. Cool. I mean, we could swing twice, Loki. I think we're not dead to any crits yet. Let's just do this. Okay, it's gonna boom. That doesn't do that much damage. Would we? Nah, I don't think we were ever worried. I eyeballed that crit. We were fine. Isopropyl alcohol. I sure love my mom and pa. This golem guy's pretty good. I'll say it. Okay. Then what's up next? Another gambler. Oh, the guillotine gambler. Also, damn, are these chapters really short, or did you just zoom through the new Delta Room chapter? I don't think I've ever had shepherd's pie. Let's see. How many can Gyarados take? If they take that with T-Bolt, I assume... Oh, they're not fast enough to take that with Waterfall? Why did you say that? And then why did Automod take that? Automod was like, we're not doing this today. Okay. Mons who killed that. This is like a range. Why is it green versus that? But they'll be slower. Well, Horndrill, I mean, we can kill with whatever and then do a free swap. Because Horndrill's like, we just need to swap to someone who's faster, right? That's how Horndrill works. Yeah, so, and it has 1 PP. Well, I guess it does matter for them, right? So we just go pick up this kill with Gary. Gonna go to this guy. They're gonna always click Horndrill. Oh, wow. Do you think the boss is purposefully difficult to keep it going on longer? Not to like pad time per se. Not to like pad tie per se. Guess we could go just like, yeah, literally anybody who's faster. My name is Doug Trio, and I'm here to say. Then this would go to this guy. Body slam. I mean, we could. Why are these not updating properly? These speeds are not correct. We could go to this guy. How high does Drio need to be to one tap? Pretty damn high. Let me just refresh this whole thing. Oh, so like it's not over once you beat that guy. Once you beat that guy, the game is going to be completely different, or it's going to unlock like a new mode or something. Sand Undertale. Yeah, we could literally go Gyarados. Then we just need anyone who's faster, which could be Raichu. I'm just sad we can't like chain this. Well, that's guaranteed slash crit. Oh, we could try chaining it with Raichu. Like, there's no fear in doing that. And then Fissure, Glare, Arbok. We need someone who's like pre-poisoned. And is it like Maggie for this guy? We probably want to go like pre-poison down the line. Or pre-burn. We can go this guy pre-poisoned. Or you're too slow. You're too slow. No one who chains these two in the back. Funky fight. I see. Is this actually Scyther's speed? Is Scyther like truly this absurd? I mean, that's with a bad IV, right? Four speed. Yeah, no, they could get faster. I mean, if there's someone to do it, right? 52. Yeah, this is gonna be a full clean out here. Scyther. 52. No. Oh, they have body slam. Poisoned. There's a pre-new soul mode orange. I have to press Z the charge and let it go release. We put home by making pound it out. These words, I have no understanding. They didn't put that in Undertale. Yeah, Rapidash, Pinsir, Arbok, Dugong, Doug. Is this actually a 6 Pokemon team? I did not even realize there's a Doug back there. This is like the first non-gym leader 6 Pokemon team. Kind of crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it unironically gave you a gun. Okay, so we needed 52 Scyther for that, yeah, and they need to be pre-potent. Well, if we're gonna go into that guy anyway, why don't we just lead with Raichu, right? Raichu 50. So they're gonna pick up this KO. Then Rapidash can't touch them, so they're gonna go T-Bolt, T-Bolt. I guess there's a world where they could like kind of solo this. I guess we get Drill Peck after because they're gonna get at least one. And they can't get powered from Body Slam because they're a normal type. Drio 49. So we go Ba 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 Ba, and then Arbok. Should have introduced this before the final boss of the chapter so I don't get kneecapped by John Twink. John Twink's a pseudonym. Just call him John. John Twink's my father. We can just poison this guy. Yeah. Doug is 49 and poisoned. Fan Game Where Stands has 56 different wanting his slightly bit more dead and edgier. 25 undodgeable attacks this type to remove for the rest of fight. Is that for real? Is that is like you cannot do the genocide run? Impossible. Why would they do that? The genocide is bad run. And then most of them are either like, isn't that the base game like actual Sans fight is pretty difficult, if I'm not mistaken, right? Also, holy moly, Arbok fell off. Who do I want to bring as my like backup plan slash is like Arbok the worst Pokemon in our box? I don't really know who's the worst. I mean, the fact that we haven't even touched them in the entire split makes me believe so. Phase 3 theme. Y'all are spitting so many words, I just don't know what they are today. Where's this next fight? Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, time to lock the flick in. We need Raichu, Maggie, we need them. We don't need Onyx. We don't need Golem. We need Scyther. We don't need Venusaur. We need Arbok. Yeah, level 35 Arbok. You can see how much we've used them. We need Douglas. And who else do we need? Or do we already have a full... Oh, wait, Drio. Can you see the the slowest load in at all time? Raichu, Drio, Doug, Mag, Scyther, Arbok. Okay, we just need to do a handful of leveling now. I was just about to ask the same question, Moose Man. Let's play, is Mason memeing on a level that I am unaware of, or is this actually in Undertale? Both of these could be possible. I'm curious how bad Erika's gym's going to be for us, or Erika herself, because we don't have Beedrill, who's supposed to die after clicking Twin Needle to lead. Someone told me that. I'm going to heal my party. Oh. Whoa. Hey! You don't have to be so mean. Hello, I just woke up a couple hours ago. Golly. The old thinker. Status mon. We need to go 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. All right, everything all good? All right, time for YouTuber voice. You've been warned. All right. We are a decent chunk in... We're a decent chunk into Blue Kaizo, and this is the first non-gym leader fight with 6 Pokemon. So we've had to prepare pretty heavily for it. Things can obviously go wrong, but hopefully they don't. Let's roll the dice. Fitting that this is against a gambler. All right. First on the docket is Kingler. A lot of these guys have one-hit KO moves, but in this game, as long as we are faster, we don't have to worry about them. So that's 1 taken down. This Rapidash coming in next only knows Horn Drill, which will not hit us because we are faster. And they're going to swap. Interesting. So does swap just go in order? Because we're not like super mad about that. I don't think. Yeah, because our plan was to do this anyway. This is only a KO with a crit. Body Slam could get weird if it paras. Okay, no paras, fine. Okay, so then this is just going to go back into the Rapidash. Will Rapidash swap again? Is the $1 million question of the day. Or are they going to hang out for 1 turn at least? Okay, they're going to hang out for 1 turn at least. So that's 3 down. Okay, this is going way better than we could have ever expected it to. This is going to go into Charbaka. We're going to... I mean, could Raichu keep going here? Yeah. I mean, if they're in and they're swinging, why not? Oh, wait. Am I going to be like, this fight is so super hard. I had to be prepared for it. And then it's just Raichu going to kill 6? Well, they can't kill the Doug Trio in the back. At the best, they will kill 5. This is not guaranteed. Ice Beam crit does exactly 93. So it would have to be max roll Ice Beam crit, and we'd have to miss the range. Okay, I really thought for a second. Really made you think for a second. Okay. Never mind. What were we worried about? Half our team's not even going to see the field. And then Douglas Trio in the back. This is Earthquake or Fissure. We're going to go into... Scyther is 52. I just got concerned for a second that we weren't faster and we were just going to get owned here. Incorrect. That's always going to crit. Slash always critting is kind of scary unless we are the one with the slash. Okay. And now we're to Erika's gym. I really legitimately thought that was going to be spookier, but Raichu said, you know what? I'm going to go gambling. And that's a reminder, kids. Gambling is good. I'm Save as Untitled. Super jolly happy to be here. My name is Save, and I'm here to say Super Smash Brothers Melee. Okay, when does this technically become the next route and we can get an encounter? Maybe somewhere over here? Just tell me where I am. I don't know where I am. I thought it... Mentor asked me about what I thought about something. I said, no, thanks. I'm trying to come back. Just on like no relation to whatever it was. I'm assuming this is Route 10. Are you thinking? Nah, I don't think I am today. Rock tunnel exits. Silence Bridge? The hell's Silence Bridge? So this is Celadon, right? Celadon, Celadon, Celadon. We can get a buy an encounter at Celadon too, right? Do we actually have to gamble? Yeah, there's Lieutenant Surge. Oh, we can get Ice Beam for giving a fresh water. PP up's hidden over there. Yeah. Okay, so we are in Celadon. I could have clicked one more on that. All right, let's go grab our encounter over here. This is where you can get Murkrow in gold and silver, right? What do we got? That... Do both Nidos count for the species clause? I assume yes, right? Both Nidos are a part of the species clause, or are they two different Pokemon? I mean, it's showing that I already have the capture thing for them, so I think I'll probably treat that as we've already captured that. Oh, wait, it's already O. Never mind. I didn't read the O. I gotta brush up on my Spanish. Now, Silence Bridge is where PewDiePie said some choice words. The bridge that makes you racist. I guess we're experiencing what it's like to capture Pokemon in Gen 1 when there's only 151 days of summer vacation. Okay, can we catch a Pokemon here? East of Celadon. Charmeleon, Machop, Ditto's a 1% here. Okay, no, I guess we just get the other Nido. Go. No fire type. My face... Actually, I was going to say my face with no fire type, but having another poison probably good. Do we get another Moonstone is the true question of it all. I'm assuming we can buy one here in Celadon. Haven't been to a real Pokemon Center in days. Check the item sheet. Moonstone. Marts, maybe. Moonstone, 4th floor of Celadon department store. Nice. This isn't the Celadon department store. Do we get an Eevee here? So much junk I don't remember. Wise man gifts. Remember when department stores existed? That's crazy. Okay. Guess we should probably check if this guy's any good. I don't think there's going to be anything level-wise mattering here about leveling it up. No, I don't want to dig out of the department store. I don't think they'd let me back in. Not too shabby. I feel like we've got a lot of middle of the road. Maybe it being up to 15 makes it more likely that you don't just get horrible dog-ass IVs. Or maybe the game just likes me. Nito. Queen. Do we learn anything before we evolve? Did we catch it too late that we're not getting Earthquake? That is a pain in the ass. Unless we just get it when we evolve. You would hope it would work like that, but I can't imagine it does. No Earthquake. My face when no Earthquake. All right. Let me check my... You get to get Porygon, Celadon, Zenitsu, Electabuzz, and Petmat. Do not fish in Viridian City. That's where you get Eevee. I only fished in... Dude, I don't know what is where in this world. Well, there's Erika's gym. And I guess we want to buy Porygon here. The City of Rainbow Dreams. Rocket Game Corner. Man, I wonder where the secret evil team is hiding out. Maybe it's in Rocket Game Corner. Next door, okay. How many coins do I have? Time to play Voltorb Flip for a couple of hours. Coin case? Where do I get the coin case? It's funny that I can buy coins without a coin case. Coin case? Celadon City Restaurant. Head house southeast of Game Corner. Southeast. I'm done gambling. All right. Oh, well, I guess it makes sense to buy Pori too. Because we already have these other two bastards. Okay. Go. Could we have bought anyone else? Is it different windows? Oh, it is different windows. I could have bought Charmeleon? Do we just get infinite coins? Cool. I trust what the Legend of Grogus says. Makes sense that Buzz is good. I feel like Buzz is pretty good in Crystal Kaizo as well. Yeah. They can't fight back if they are actively seizing. Oh, that's a crazy moveset. Are the IVs good? Is they guaranteed to have good ones because they're from a gambling machine? Doesn't look like they're guaranteed to have good ones, but that's great besides the speed. Okay, Erika's gym, question mark? Also, what up, Skimp? I am Save as Untitled, and I'm here to say... Super Smash Brothers Melee. I should import my new goons. Oh, goons! Nope. Yeah, I really got spoiled by the Plat Kaizo one automatically adding it to your copy paste. Okay, is there anyone who can kill both these guys? Is their name Gyarados? Stun Spore, I mean... I think their name actually is Gyarados. Just need to not miss Blizzard, which isn't the craziest range. Do we need to be 51 to hit both of these? Okay. And this gym isn't a gauntlet, right? No. It's just the gym. And do I go pre-poison as well? Probably. And then who's the backup plan for this? Yeah, no, you can move pretty damn quickly in this game. It's just it kind of takes a little bit. It's like you can move quickly, but there's just so many fights. Ring like Scyther and Pidge. Yeah. I think my general consensus is that it's like, it's an okay game. I don't hate it, but it doesn't inspire the same, like, planning for fights isn't as nuanced, right? It doesn't spark the same joy as other games do. Do I have one more slot to withdraw? Yeah, exactly. Like, I maybe even want it to be a little bit... I want less fights, and I want to more quickly get to the challenging fights. I might just get, like, completely rocked by Erika, too. Like, that is a very real possibility. I don't know what my Erika prospects look like. Yeah. Challenge runs, quirky and run. Yeah. I just wish there was less fights in between serious fights. That is the above and beyond, I think, problem with every Sinister Hooded Figure game. Is the creepy man out here? Did they change the creepy man's text? It's full of women. Okay, that's fight one. We gotta level some guys up. Yeah, but I wish there was more gaps between the, or less of like these individual fights between the big fights. There's just so much, so many fights to do. Like, we did like 13 fights or whatever yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't need boss rush. I don't need gym 1, gym 2, gym 3, gym 4, but I also don't need like 400 fights. Again, like the biggest issue I think I would give with every Sinister Hooded Figure game I've played is that there's way too much in between big boss fights, especially with the level cap ones. maybe it's nice that it's like the fights are easy, but I think maybe even more because the fights are easy, it makes them feel bad because it's like, okay, what are we wasting our time doing these fights when it's just like I'm basically clicking buttons? Like there's no skill expression here. It's just like, okay, let's just do all these fights so we can get to the next fight to do all these fights. What up, Aaron? How's the release of Aaron Crystal going? Yeah, and Runabun, that'd be 36 streams. Yeah, we need something in between that, right? Yeah. Those are the two extremes. It's a big hit. Hell yeah. I'm in the blue Kaizo mines, but I definitely do want to give it a shot. Is there any front runners for the Shuckle plushes right now? Anyone leading the pack? Saber's price visual fight. Damn. What if we just don't miss? He doesn't miss. That was Radio Tower. Damn. So the Aaron Crystal Avengers are out here. I mean, they make sense. The people who know the game the best are the ones who are flying through it. This surprised me very little. Two or three. Yeah, I agree with that, Scamp, where it just like it needs to be. That's what I was hoping Null was going to be. It seemed like there was more fights between sections. We didn't get real too deep into Null, but I would love like, yeah, big fight, maybe two in between that is some interesting mechanic, a couple of trainers in the gym fight, yada 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 yada. There's some Discord demons. I think it shows more game in this Gen 1. More in this game because it's Gen 1. You're seeing the same Pokemon over again. Yeah, yeah. Like, there's on the Nugget Bridge Gauntlet, or the gauntlets above Nugget Bridge, you fight literally the exact same team during that section. It's like, okay, we get it. Union Cave. Discord demons, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad it's a success. That's hype, regardless of the success of the people playing it. That's hype that you saw this project all the way through. You should definitely be proud of yourself for that. Taking the wherewithal to keep on plugging through all the weird-ass, stupid, issues and to keep on keeping on is commendable. We're going to have an easy way to kill this guy, but then where do we go from there? Untitled Emerald. Yeah. I'm kind of starting to... I was talking about this a little bit earlier, that I'm bemoaning the fact that I am... This is like the final stretch, right? Because I go back in like early October. So it's like 3 months left, basically. Aaron, Sun, and Moon? Man. Wait, that's incredible. I need Moon Man. Moon Man. Wait, that would be kind of sick. Is Pedal Dance Confusion Chance? Wait, bars? Gen 1 move decks. I'm doing Pedal Dance with Moon Mans. Oh, it's Thrash. Forgot. I have never heard about this until a bunch of people, because is it the like full finale of it? Is it like over now? Yeah, like I haven't heard about that. Woptober? Are we being... Is it the month where... Let me Google something real quick. Is that a word that is derogatory against Italians? It is. I guess I'm Italian, so I could say it, but I don't think I could make my grandmother's gravy recipe on stream for Woptober, but I don't think Twitch would like that if they don't like you say cracker. I don't think we should be streaming for Woptober. Anyways. Wait, what is Woptober? I don't want Google pull up Woptober. By Gucci Mane. Oh, Gucci. This reminds me of my favorite intro, Fuck 12. Good way to start off. You know that interview with Lil Wayne where he's like, they put out this article with the top 5 rappers of all time. And he's like, Eminem, yeah, Jay-Z, yeah. What is it? What am I? Oh, yeah, and he's like, Gucci. He's like, Gucci who? He's like, Gucci Mane. And he's like, shout out my guy Gucci. That's what it is. I need your grandma's recipe. Yeah. I've only, like, truly made it a handful of times because it's like you need, like, pork and beef and, like, short rib or something. Like, you need to put, like, 5 different meats and let it cook for, like, 6 hours. But it rocks. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about that because I want to like continue streaming and finish out fun and then also prepared to be employed when I get back. Like I want to study for a new certification. So I'm like bouncing all of that in my head. And also it's like I want to while I'm here in Australia because I don't know if I'll ever be back trying to enjoy that. I will say I have been working on piling up long form YouTube content and also short form content. I basically my soft goal is to have content ready for the rest of the year. But that's not really a streaming goal. It's funny because like I'm like because I probably still won't be able to stream once I get back too, or be able to stream as much because before I was not dating someone and then I was like living alone and dating someone. And then I was unemployed. Like I had lots of time for streaming and now I'm unemployed, but I'll probably be employed and then like have to get back into doing band stuff too. It's like when I'll be able to stream will be like far and few between. I think maybe I would do something where it's like I'd pick a day of the week with my partner or something, be like, okay, after work, I'm going to stream on this day. Like I do like one stream a week. Got my bones inverted by John Twink. Hey, some people are into that kind of thing. But yeah. So all that to say, I basically didn't give you an answer at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably would be something like that. And if the videos and shorts kept on doing well, what I'd probably do that I had disposable income from working a job, I'd probably be like, okay, let me find an editor so I can still post stuff and not be like, and still enjoy it, right? True content creator hours. It would probably, if I did like, what's it, yeah, Daily Puzzle Streamer. Yeah, like those days where I would come home from work and have band practice to be like, I want to stream today, so I'm going to go on for like 40 minutes, play the dailies, do one fight of Crystal Kaizo, and then dip. Those were days. Were they the days? Who's to say? But they were definitely days. Bam, bam, da-dum, boom. Then we could do like duo for this. Yeah. Yeah, it's whack. It's whack what chooses to pop off or not. The trying to balance between, I did the 6 or 7 thing, goddamn it. Trying to balance between like making stuff that you're proud of, making stuff that you that you want to do, making stuff that you think will be like good in the algorithm is tears me into pieces. Hello, Kirk and damn. What have we learned today, Grogus? Never trust a twink. Do I want to do this with Magneton instead? I guess I bring Magneton as a backup plan. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Like, I think it is firmly, unless fucking Surfshark VPN comes out in the next 2 weeks and it was like, I'm going to give you $1 million contract. I think the streaming dream full time is dead for the time being. Boom, boom. I really wish more jobs did 4-day work weeks. Australian landmarks. Okay, let's do this fight and then I'll do that. What the fuck was I doing? Who do I need? Gary, Pidge. I don't need Pidge. Why is I gonna have Pidge in the last slot? I'll bring Scythe in the last slot. I wish more jobs had like 4-day work weeks. I think I'd even rather work like a 4-10. Australian citizen check. I think I'd rather work like a 4-10, right? Just to have that day flexible for whatever you want. But the world doesn't work like that. Especially that there's also that part of my brain too where it's like, if I could like bust my ass in these next couple of months and get like a bunch of like cybersecurity certifications or something, even though the job market is crazy, to get a job that is more like project based, where I could hypothetically, don't show this to my future employer, where I could hypothetically bust my ass for like 3 hours and then be like, oh, I'm still working on this project for the next day or two, and then like edit videos. Yeah, no, it makes so much sense to do a 4-hour work week. Like, it is, like you're saying, it is like proven to be better for a whole mess of a lot of people. But no, the capital must continue flowing. Slot 2/2/2, status Mon 2/2. And then 4, if these mons are in the proper slots. Are they? Cool. Yeah, Sunday being totally... Yeah, exactly. Like, my partner and I, we try to make Sunday like a refresh day, but sometimes you want to do stuff on Sunday instead, or sometimes like you just make plans for Sunday and then like Saturday, even if Saturday is your refresh day, it's like if you do something on Sunday, you kind of want a day to get back into it. Yeah. I think the modern day thing that is getting closer to that is people who are able to work remote, or they have like Monday, Friday is remote, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because you get to more like ease into Monday. Like, I like that. But I think that's the best we're gonna get besides like a fully adopted 4-day work week. All right, Ryan. Get him, buddy. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday should be... That's why you need 3 days. You need, like, a day to decompress from the work week, a day to actually do something, and then a day to, like, prepare for the work week. Again, you need 3 days. 3 days is optimal for a weekend. And then on top of that, having 3 days to... and having a 4-day work week... Yeah, I don't know what's better, only having to work 4 days or getting off 3 days. I think both cannot be overstated how good they are. Wait, it sucks health in this game? So is it Thrash that is also Mega Drain? Goofy A game. Sandslash is Gary's job. Gary, Indiana. Bop, 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 bop. Cool. It's crazy how good they made Gyarados. Nice. And then Weeping Bell, Weeping Bell, Weeping Bell. But yeah. I do think that's part of the crushing feeling I'm feeling going back to the general job world. It's just like you don't have time to do everything you want. And then there is that like crushing feeling right now where it's like, I have all this time, but I don't know what I want to do with it. There's like 5 different things I want to do with it. Like, I would love to read more physical books. I would love to watch a ton of movies. I'd love to like go to matinees, but also I'd like to prepare for my future. I'd also like to stream. I'd also like to make stuff. I'd like to play more like regular video games on stream too. It's just like, I constantly feel myself being pulled 400 different directions and there's no good choices. Which sucks. Should be Thursday night where you get to sleep all late. Prep Friday, errands day, Saturday activity rest day, Sunday rest day, prep day. Exactly. That's the dream. It's especially rough for like weekends where we have gigs. I remember this where it's just like, I guess ideal in that situation, it's a gig on a Friday night, but you just finish work and then it's just like right into another thing. And then you're dead for Saturday. And by the time you're back online for Sunday, it's basically work again. The world is cruel and unfair. Oh, speaking of cruel and unfair, Australian citizenship test. Okay, what have you sent my way? Okay. I can do this. My spelling will be the opera house. Sydney opera. I can't fucking spell, bro. Yeah, see, things I'd like to upscale on. Like knowing how to spell opera. I'm an idiot. Red Rocks, where they have all those festivals. Great Barrier Reef? Cool. Some sort of soccer grounds. Is this the Sunshine Coast? Nope. Red Rocks. What the hell is that? Oh, is this the War Memorial in Melbourne? War Memorial. Don't know what it's called. Ah, it is. Okay, wait. We're back. Is this Bondi Beach? It is. Wait, I'm cooking. I don't know what that is. Oh. What building is this? Is it like a post building? What did it used to be? Or this isn't City Hall. No, City Hall is not there. I don't know what that is. That's the beach. That's the ocean. What are you going to tell me? This is just the ocean. This is also, or is this the Blue Mountains? Three Sisters. Oh, that is at the Blue Mountains. Okay. Oh, God. I'm throwing. Don't know what that is. Those are rocks. Yeah, it's just like rocks and water. What is it actually called? I just call it the Space Needle. Is it like West Bank? Is it Westfield? Needle. I just call it the Space Needle. These are just penguins. Penguins. Those aren't blue fairy penguins. Those are like rockhopper penguins. That is Central Station. Isn't that just Central Station? Oh no, is that Melbourne Town Hall? Melbourne Town Hall? City Hall? Who knows? Those are rocks. Harbor Bridge. Is it just the Harbor Bridge or is it Sydney Harbor Bridge? Okay. I will never know what that is. This is just red rock. Damn. I know. Isn't one of the ancient wonders of the world is one of those? Cricket grounds. Okay, I tried my best. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I know what this is. I could not for the life you tell. This is like downtown. It's crazy. I'm surprised how many of these I got. Is this like Parliament? Is this like, that might be where the capital is. Tide pool. Okay, give it to me. Give me Shark Bay. Oh, I've heard about Shark Bay. I have avoided Shark Bay. That is the old, I remember that from Civ 5 or Lulu. Great Barrier Reef, Melbourne Cricket Ground. Okay, 12 Apostles. Couldn't tell you, never heard of that. War Memorial. Been there, been there. Don't know where that is. Queen Victoria. Ah, the QVB. I should have known that was the QVB. That's on me. Q1? What's happening in Q1? Kakadu National Park. Maybe I have been there. It's just called Sydney Tower. Okay. Macquarie Island. Is there another island with penguins? Flinders. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure I have a magnet on my fridge of this place. Bungle Range. Hell yeah. Honestly, bro, not terrible. Not a terrible run by me. I'm proud of myself of how many things. Like, I probably would have gotten one before living here. I would have gotten the Sydney Opera House. I could have maybe cheeked out the Great Barrier Reef. No way I'm getting Bondi. No way I'm getting Three Sisters. I'm probably not getting the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I honorarily got like 2 of those. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should do. I still got to do a shoey. I'm legally owed a shoey for my run and bun victory. I have to do that. God bless Australia. Yeah, I have to do the snack mukbang. Maybe I'll do. Yeah, I'll schedule out a stream. That'll go on the Save as Untitled Clips channel for sure. I will schedule out a stream where it's like, I'm going to buy all the Australian snacks. I should probably do that sooner rather than later so I don't have to like, so I have all these snacks that I can eat. I need to get like a bunch of chip clips to keep them all fresh. Yeah. The Save as Untitled broadcast. Let me put that on the hidden bounty board. Demo day. Snack tier list. Aussie version. Okay. More. Oh, I was going to see how many fights we've left in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we do fight Erika today. I can't imagine these fights are going to be crazy difficult. What is Kabutops doing up in here? Like, y'all going to make me lose my mind up in here. Up in here. Y'all going to make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Firo, then this guy. That is slash actually hitting. Yeah. Firo, Venusaur. Gonna use the last of my power. Oh, brother. Okay. Let's do this now. You had me do this before, didn't you? This is a salty run back. Oh my god. Continue without supporting us. Why is this? Oh, it's teams. Oh, okay. Let's get these ads off here. Oh my god, I can't even drag. Uh-oh. Chrome has decided to die. All right, there we go. I think I could nail this. So this is the teams of every Gen 1 trainer. I'm assuming in like red or blue. Holy moly. It's frozen. Is my entire Chrome frozen? I love this website. Let's give it up for Sporkle. It's crazy how no other site has taken their spot. I love Sporkle. Yeah, it's just literally stuck forever. Oh god. I can't even click the close. Everything's frozen. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have enough that they're working too hard. Can I control delete myself? Well, that fixed something. Okay. Let's restore the pages. All right. Before it goes, let's hit play. Okay. Brock's going to have Onyx. Geodude, perhaps? And then Misty's going to have Star Me and Star You, perhaps? Surge has Raichu. Has Voltorb, maybe? Not many other ones to choose from. Is it Electrode? Electabuzz? Okay. Erika, Gloom. Doesn't have a Gloom. Doesn't have a Venusaur. Blaine's gonna have Rapidash. Magmar. Nido King. Giovanni Persian. That's just the location. Lorelei. Oh, they have the types there too. I didn't even notice. Pure Grass. She doesn't have like a Bellsprout. Koga. Koga has like 3 coughings, right? Yeah, 2. Wheezing. Venom. Nat. Venonat. Oh, Koga's getting all the way down there. Make it smaller. Yeah, it's good that it has it on the side. Another poison type. Muck, maybe? There we go. Sabrina. Does she literally have Abra? Kadabra. Alakazam. What other psychic types does she have? Red and blue, it's all coughing. Yeah. Yeah, I knew there was one of them has a really weird moveset. He doesn't have a Golem. Does he? Giovanni have a Graveler? A pure ground type. Rhyhorn? Dawn? Lorelei, Water Ice, Dugong. Poison Ground. Oh, that's gonna be Nido. Does he have the Queen too? Then Pure Ground. Missing some fire types. Ponyta? Pure fire types. What other psychic type does Mr. Mime does she have? She does. Yeah. Yeah, well, let's go back Bruno moment. Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. Yeah, my favorite fighting type guy. Pure fighting. Machop? Machoke? Machamp? He does have a Machamp. Okay. Gengar. Does she have 2 Gengar? She does. Does she have a Haunter as well? Damn. Flying Poison. Golbat? And then pure poison. It's not a muck. It's not a grimer. Dragonite. Normal flying Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto? Rock flying Aerodactyl. Dude, spelling is getting me. I need the Pidgeotto. Pidgeot. Yeah, Pidgeot. And then I need water flying. Are you going to make me put in all the starters? Yeah. Grass Psychic. Water flying. Grass Psychic? Am I smoking crack? And then Aerodactyl is what I was gonna... Another weird spelling. Okay, we're missing... Does Lance really have 2 Dragonairs? Wow, that sucks. Oh, Gyarados. Gyarados is a Pokemon I will never learn to spell correctly. I think this is my biggest fault as an adult, is not being able to... Out of time? Damn. I just completely did not do Lorelei. Pikachu. Oh, Surge does have a Pikachu? Damn. Doug Trio. Arcanine. Forgot about that. Arbok. It's weird. I forgot about her having an Arbok. Yeah. Lorelei, I could have knocked these out. Yeah, I think with more time, I could have probably done that. Just stumbled a little bit on some spellings. Little below average. I'm slow in every sense. So what were you saying? Sorry, I locked in. Yeah. Gen 1 Elite 4 is interesting. There's barely any Pokemon types. Yeah, it is. Like, honestly, they sort of have cooler teams because of that. Because of the types being, they're being so. Yeah. Yeah, Lorelei is a water type Elite Four member. Yeah, and Agatha is basically poison. Who gets replaced by... Agatha gets replaced by Koga in Crystal? Who gets replaced? Bruno, for some reason, doesn't get replaced. Oh, and it's Agatha replacing... a Koga replacing Agatha. Yeah. And they got the guy with the mask. Yeah, and his like daughter becomes the gym leader there. Who was that? Who was I gonna use for this fight? It was back to Fear Hose. Yeah, it was like Fear Hose and Venusaur. Yeah. Pre-burn Venusaur to, I guess, prevent Blizzard shenanigans. Boom. Cool. Alright, I just fought them. Will. Ah, that's what I was from about. Koga. Will to be or to not to be? Will or not to will? That is the question. Agatha dies. She became what she always loved, a ghost. What do I need? Firo, Gyarados, Raichu. I just need Venusaur? Yeah. And I need to pre-burn them. probably go 51 on some of these. Yeah. Statusmon. My copy paste is just Gyarados. Statusmon 2 and burn 3. I guess I could save 1 HP maybe. And how many, I want to look at how many fights we have left here too. Interesting in the fact that they're ridiculously easy, or how did they change them up? How many fights do we have after this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything should be at least 51. Or maybe if Fear hits the range, I don't need to do that. Okay, let's do this. Aren't you the Peeping Tom? Kingdra, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, Mega Charizard X, Alolan Digger, and D-Knight. That's a really cool team. Low-key, that's a really cool team. They kind of popped off. Lowland Marowak. Lowland Sandslash. Yeah, that's really cool. Maybe they cooked with the Let's Go games. The Glizzard. Ouch. Vine Whip always kills. Whew. Cool. I hate when the 2 Pokemon I need to kill don't easily line up in type and I can't just easily kill them with 1 Pokemon. Yeah, it really just seemed like they kind of popped off with those teams in Let's Go. Oh, really? Is that how that, like, the full push over to... Were this... When did the 3DS era end and the Switch era start? Yeah, 4 games, 7 years. I can't... Was there... Did the Switch exist when, like, Ultra Sun and Moon came out? Trying to piece together when the era stopped and started. Because it didn't help that it was also around the time I stopped being into Pokemon as much. Same year. Interesting. Why can't anyone kill Tentacruel? Okay, so it has to be them. The console continue on for a year or two after the new consoles come out. Unless you, yeah. The PS2 is still getting like FIFA 2026 or some games. By year. By release year. Got Persona 4 in 2008. Yeah, wait, what is this game? I'm guessing this is like a retro release kind of situation. This is an actual one. But I mean, still that it was getting FIFA 14 when the console was getting games in 2000? 13 years of releases? Yeah, because wasn't the PS2 was really big in like South America, Mexico, right? Latin America, as it were. Switch 1, Monteville, Ultra Sun and Moon. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is wild to think that there used to be... that Pokemon used to be like an exclusively handheld. I guess the Switch kind of blurs the lines between being a handheld and a home console, right? We could probably just with Raichu. It's the move. And then Sleep Powder stuns for Wrap. We don't have anyone who one-taps here. Which is someone who takes like the least from Wrap possible. Wrap Monster, perhaps? Yeah, be like, okay. It's almost like someone... It's almost like users years and years and years ago were like, huh, I really like this Pokemon Coliseum game. People really seem to like these games on home consoles. What a surprise! It's like someone would maybe like these. No. Baka. Baka-ass game. Okay, I want... Don't really need you. Yeah, don't need you. Keep you on here for the law. Keep you here too. Raichu. Need Weezer and Pidgeot. Let's go Pikachu, Sword and Shield, Arceus, Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that's too many games. That's too many slices out there. Did I need the pre-status anyone? I need the pre-poison this group of guys. And I guess pre-burn you. Too many slices. And then that Sword and Shield got DLC. Did Arceus get DLC? Scarlet and Violet got DLC. It's like, yeah, like these games are, it's not just like they're out for a year. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Like, it would be more refreshing. Like, even if it is the same shit copied and pasted, it would be nice to get a few months in between the games to really let it sink in. Oh, yeah. It's like these games aren't like appearing for a moment and then disappearing. We're leading with Venusaur. No, we're leading with Ryan. And then these three are going to be... So it's Poison, Poison, Burn. Poison, Poison, Burn. Poison. Poison. Burn. 4-3. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a very awkward time where it's kind of like in between the two systems. They needed the compatibility for that. I would just love so much for Nintendo to get out of the console game. I would love so much for Nintendo to get out of the console game. Or the hardware game. Imagine how many... I mean, Breath of the Wild was an incredibly successful game. But imagine how many more people would have played Breath of the Wild if it was available on console. Hell, I know a friend who didn't want to buy a Switch. So he just... I don't think he emulated any other Nintendo game or like gone out of his way to do that with any other game just to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So he's like, I want to play this game, but I'm not dropping a Switch for this. Like, no siree Bob. Nice job, idiot. We'll go into Gary. Oh, I was like, why does Gary have less health? It's because they got hit. They took the 1 HP of damage when we stepped forward. Full power, love to see it. Damn. Blizzard's like 95 AC in this game, I think, too. Truly a battle of the champions out here. Double full power moment. I don't think we're in an EXP situation. But we could probably swap here. Okay, there's the wrap. What's the rap? I mean, here's a reason to do this. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, they were truly in their slop era. In their complete slop era. I'm trying to think. Pokemon IP-wise, the most recent game that was kind of like acclaimed by the general public would have been Pokopia. Would have been the most recent game like lauded by the general public. And then most like actual game, I think Zaza was mixed reviews. People really liked Arceus for just like being a new taste in the formula. But did people like Sun and Moon? I feel like the last main series game that people were like head over heels about was, well, Black and White really wasn't loved when it came out. X and Y was not really lauded. Did people like Sun and Moon? Yeah. But I don't think Nintendo has had a critically acclaimed main series Pokemon game where like general consensus, like they sold well, they did well, but I can't really think of people being like, these are good games. There's a difference between a good Pokemon game and a good game, right? And I feel like Nintendo hasn't made a good main series Pokemon game. Yeah. 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 I think that that's what it's hard to say too, because I feel like the general consensus was maybe lukewarm around Black and White when it came out, but I feel like you pull most of the community, and Black and White is considered a good one. What makes a good Pokemon game? I think you're getting to the heart of it, that has there ever been a good main series Pokemon game? Black and White would maybe be the best argument for it. Do I ever want to play a main series Pokemon game? Have I had any desire after getting back into Pokemon to play a main series game? No. Yeah. So you might be right. The question might be flawed in of itself, that there's no such thing as a good main series Pokemon game. Why is this egg so tanky? Mainly goes for digital board. Mainline being traditional, turn-based, safe, legend-based, action-based, perspective. Yeah. Yeah. Again, it just always pisses me the fuck off that, like, Nintendo doesn't even need to come up with new ideas. They just need to tap into the creators making good games. Yeah, exactly. Pokemon games are just DLC for challenge games. That's my good hot take that I'm sticking to, that Pokemon Challenge, main series Pokemon games are just DLC for challenge games players. How high do we need to be to tap with any of these moves? We do not. What about Sludge, actually? But we get dead to crit poison. Pokemon gens are just go. Yeah, exactly. Like, the main series games are just kind of chugging along, doing their thing so Nintendo can keep on doing everything else. Yeah. I at least like now with Champions, Pokemon Go, etc., fan games, you can be a Pokemon fan without ever buying a Pokemon game. You can enjoy the Pokemon IP without actually having to buy any of the games. I guess maybe we just throw, like, Drio at this. We've got 2 fights after this. We can just throw Drio at this and, like, they probably hit the range. And if it's explosion crit to kill them. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy that Pokemon Go doesn't have like the full Pokedex in. They really just, whoever was behind the decision to be like, okay, we're not going to drop everything right away. We're going to just like slowly add Pokemon is a genius. Because they could have easily like crunched that shit, put everyone in the game to get up to date with the actual main series games. And whoever was like, you know what? Maybe let's take this slow and steady. Yeah. Like, yeah, they're still missing random Gen A mods. Like, the Pokedex is not full of the things we know exist. Is genius. Like, if I had to guess where the money goes in development, I kind of hope it goes to the making. Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if the money goes into development of just like making cool Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a division. It's like, okay, your job is to come up with 25 cool Pokemon. You guys got to come up with 25 cute ones that we can market. We need like 5 new ones that we can put into the anime that are cute that we can sell plushies on. Like generally, I think the Pokemon design is really good. I think that's why the game series, nostalgia of course, but like the Pokemon design is good and cool. People like collecting cool little guys, and the fact that they have 1,000 and there's still some like exciting, interesting ones that are fun. Like, people are going to be divisive on what they like and what they don't like, but I feel like everyone's going to have like 25 guys from a new generation they think is cool. Like, I love Phalanx is cool. Phalanx is sick. The Walking Wake, like those remakes of the dogs, cats, pretty cool. Because they realized recently Mountain Gym was a bad idea and they run out quick. Didn't cave to complaints that made Pokemon universal, more biome and country based. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's not a terrible change, right? Where it's like, you still get the joy of like, oh, you're by the beach and you're seeing 500 Pylosands. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's the battle between novelty and accessibility. Anyone else that I can bring to this fight doesn't just immediately die? Like I do. Okay. Where is this trainer? It's that first one. Oh, do 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 do, Scooby Dee ba bee ba boo ba. Yeah. Yeah, I still stand by. Let's get Pokemon Mario Maker out here in some ways. I just wish there was more. Nintendo was more tapped into the Pokemon mod community and was like taking their idea. Would I love if they were just straight up ripping ideas off of people? I think I hate big corporations stealing from the little guy. Would that be a net good? Because would that just bring more people into the Pokemon Challenge mod community? Be like, oh wait, I don't need to play the one state sanctioned game of it. I guess I don't want to accidentally monkey's paw this and then have Nintendo start going after Pokemon Challenge mod creators, and then it's like you have to secretly share IPS files. But could they even do that? Would they have any legal grounds to go after challenge mod makers? Because is it illegal to mod a ROM if they're not selling it? Like, that's the only thing that Nintendo's been litigious on before, right? Like, as long as you're not making money off it, I don't think Nintendo has any grounds to go after individuals, from my understanding. Skyland's Hydro Pump? I don't think I want Hydro Pump. Don't tell me Hydro Pump's like 95 AC in this Gen. It's 80 AC. Blizzard is 70. I mean, I was crazy that I'm clicking Blizzard at 70. Body Slam's 85 base. Waterfall is... I think I probably don't take this. Blizzard's at least kind of cool for the fact that it's a coverage move. All right, let's pre-poison these two and then get on with our live. 10 years since Pokemon Go Summer. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. How dare you make me feel old? Good Lord, brother. I don't even think I had a smartphone. How was I playing the game? I think I didn't have a smartphone, and I was like... Oh, no, I think I had a smartphone, but I wasn't paying for data. Like, I would use a very small amount of data, or I had, like, one of those pays-you-use. So I'd, like, try to jump around from Wi-Fi hotspots to play Pokemon Go. Yeah, bro. We're built different here. It was truly a truly different time. All right. Drio... You should be fine. 80% chance they hit the range without a crit. Beautiful. Okay. And then same thing with Maggie here. They should also be chilling. Hydro Pump miss would be Pog. Seismic Yaos. I gotta update that short. It just, I guess, nice having that on hand when everyone's like, why aren't you playing Black Kaizo? Watch that clip and ask if I should be still playing that game. The trend of 2016, the last good year before everything wrong, before like, more like babies, this first nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. Like, every generation is gonna have a golden time to look back on of like that. Like, it's natural to have nostalgia, but you have to be self-aware enough to be like, bro, you're just experiencing nostalgia like everyone else. This is just a Venusaur coming up in this Vex fight. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I have to pee like nobody's business. And dabbing was the thing, yeah. You think dabbing was the peak of cultural experience. If that's the case, we're fucked. Who's ready to dab on the haters? Please, for the love of God, tell me of someone who just easily beats up this Venusaur. I mean, surely. It's undulled in 2016. I distinctly remember all the political shittery. It was not the golden years, a bit like I'm nostalgia early 2000. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I was becoming an adult in 2016. My brain wasn't fully online. So maybe part of my nostalgia for that period too is like, oh, less to care about. Oh, this guy is double team. We need to get rid of this dude ASAP. We need to take care of them right away. We just probably saw Drio at it. Yeah. Oh. Every if you want to feel old type thing. Oh, I guess we do this with Pidgeot too. Like if we miss, we just hit him with that, okay? Yeah. I don't think anything will hurt me more than when someone commented on like one of my like 13-year-old Minecraft videos being like, I was born the day this video came out. I think that did permanent psychic damage that I may not ever recover from. What was I wondering for the backup plan, Pidge? Yeah. Yeah. It's even crazy for me too, like I moved to Australia in 2025. It feels like that was like just yesterday I moved here, but it's been like literally a year. The passage of time, that shit's crazy. That shit's busted. Oh, this guy's sleep powder. I didn't notice they had sleep powder too. I'm glad I just saw that. We have literally one fight after this. Yeah. So I can probably go 53. Oh my God. Yeah. It's really interesting, the generational gaps that exist on the stream. We have such a wide divide here. Alright, let's get this bread. My hobby is Pokemon training. I only train one Venusaur. All right, we hit the range. It's like 35%. Beautiful. Okay. It's really like this could have been stressful, but if we just hit it, no worries. It means no troubles for the rest of your days. All right. One more fight before Erika. I've not looked at this Erika fight at all. If it's anything like Surge, it'll probably be like we tried to pull off ye old... Wait, do I not have that badge properly badged out? Did I never do that? Well, whoops. The badges have been wrong this entire time, trying to scrub the footage. I've seen footage. Yeah, hopefully we have enough normal flying types that can deal with something. No fire types feels bad, man, but inshallah we'll be fine. Stupid normal types. This is usually like Gyarados' job. Or Gyarados-like bastards. It's gonna be like, well, what do we do about Lapras? Is Maggie a Lapras answer? Paragonal, perhaps? Damn, they get hit like a truck by Blizzard. Damn, why is Lapras a crazy Pokemon? Why is Lapras kind of absurd? Forgot this guy was a demon in this generation. Wait, is this Lapras harder than the actual gym? Hello? What is going on here? Looks like it's just Maggie's job. Okay, what is the Pokemon that we don't need to use on anyone else that we can use on them? Pokemon who don't care about Clefable. The Queen? God save the Queen? Paragonal, maybe? Fight normal with normal? Oh, we get recover on them? That's hype. Surely at least like Lapras doesn't have a high crit rate. I think it's someone paralyzes Clefable and then we just throw the book at him. Yeah, I think it's we probably lead with Raichu to paralyze and then we just let everyone else take a swing. And then save Maggie for Lapras. That is not a really happy 1v1 though. How do you feel about her? Blizzard you really don't like? Yeah, it's really just like maybe Blastoise a little bit. How's Scyther fit into all this? I've been treating Scyther as like the worst Pokemon in our box. I think I probably want to bring him in case this gets a jam. Anyone who does nice damage while outspeeding, even if it's just like that, I mean, they're dead immediately. Could be Venusaur. We need Venusaur for, well, I guess we need that guy for cut. Venusaur isn't the worst thing here. Do 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 do. Yeah. So we go Raichu, no pre-poison, Blast, poisoned. Honestly, maybe not even Blast poisoned. Because for both, I think we'd rather like take the turns. Maybe Gary poison. And then are we afraid of any stats? I guess we're afraid of freeze from Blizzard. Blizzard could just miss. We're also kind of afraid of para. Like, what happens if we get parried? We throw Scyther to the wolves and then Venusaur clutches it up. I think we just have to count on not getting. But then we can also get confused. Yeah, this 1v1 is miserable. There's not really a great backup plan either. Maybe I try to lead with something else, right? Yeah, maybe I just go like Blastoids. I want to save those two. Yeah, maybe I think between Blastoids and Gary pre-poison they can get there. Because I still want to bring Scyther for a Sackmon, and Venusaur is like a third backup plan. Okay. And then, yeah. Well, this fight hopefully is more miserable than Erika. This will make me... All red flags are going to go up in the future when I see a Lapras. Bow bow. Ba ba do bow ba do. Ba. XP management is the thing of the past. One fight before the gym leader, we can afford to send it. Maybe Blastoids will get the super I'm going to kill you move. That is the super I'm going to kill you move, but I don't think... What is Bite doing in this gen? I think it's probably better to have Bite. Bubble Beam. Ugh. Nah, man. Okay. We want to lead with Blastoids, and the only Pokemon I actually want to pre-poison is Gyarados. Okay. We're one fight away from Erika, and we realized Lapras is kind of... We're one fight away from Erika, and we're realizing Lapras is kind of a demon in this game. We're going to get through a Clefable first, but we'll see how this goes. Beep beep. Okay. I guess we can't power with Body Slam. So there's not really a super good reason to be clicking it over something like Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam does do the most damage. We could like dig too. Why not just Bubble Beam? What a horrific sounding move. Okay, that's fine. What's our danger number? What's our get out of here number? That is 76 from Body Slam. Potential to change if this drops us. Full para. Okay, we get one more swing. Okay, Blastoids did a good job. This sets Gary up for the kill. We're pre-poisoned so we don't get T-waved. Or powered from that. Crit. Pain. Okay. Now for the true boss of this fight. Everyone's able to go up to level cap because we have Erika next. But this still doesn't look beautiful in the numbers. Especially because this could just be confused right on the swap. We really want Maggie to be the one to do this here. Could also be Blizzard Freeze. Could also be Body Slam Para. No Para is enormous. We are faster. This only kills with a crit. Blizzard? We might be dead to a crit here. Whew. Okay. Heart racing. I am not looking forward to fighting any more Laprases in the future. All right. Let's see what we're going to do for Erika. Surge, we plan to sack one, so I'm not going to be shocked at all if we plan to sack one here. And she's got full heals, which is something we should keep in mind, right? Vile, Clef, Venu, Tangle, Vic, Egg. No, my face exactly when no fire type. Probably like Fearow or... So Petal Dance heals in this game, right? It's probably Fearow or our other bird just going from the top rope and seeing what happens. Not items. Pokedex. No longer becomes confused afterwards. Okay, and it drains 50. Okay, it does less damage, but drains 50%. Got it. Okay. Ugh, a Clefable right in the middle of this is not fun either. Ugh. This is oh my god, it's just basically all of the hard Pokemon we fought on the way here. Back again. Scyther might kind of be... Might be kind of cooking here. Tangela is not going to be too bad with a pre-status Pokemon. Actually, Scyther might be decently well positioned for this fight. We've had tough times dealing with Eggies. The question among all questions is going to be, who do we prioritize keeping alive in this fight? Feeling like our team's going to be something like this. Guess we could poison this with, like, Nidoqueen, right? Queen or king. Dig to waste turns. Mean. Yeah, the annoying thing is we have to be pre-somethinged. This is going to be someone who hits it hard. Tangela can be like a last Pokemon. We could even go like Venusaur here. Pre-burn Venusaur, Toxic, all that jazz. That might even be our best option for it. Who do we want to open by ripping with? What's our crit chance? These guys have same crit chance. Drill Peck's not high crit. Nah. It's just a move. Fearow going ba-ba. Start off the fight. Da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. There's no way we can... Nah, we can't squeak out a dig glitch somewhere in here. Get parried. Now we'd be slower than Rap. We'd just be putting ourselves in Rap hell. Rip hell. It's feeling like we're gonna need to sack somebody. Yeah, I don't know who's like the least valuable mon in this box. Is it Arbok? Because we might need to... Or is it Scyther? Scyther does seem like they can actually win 1v1s in this battle. Because I think it's going to be like lead with Drill Peck. Then for Clefable... Who the flip beats Clefable? Like, nobody in their right mind beats Clefable 1v1. Blastoids, it was like Blastoids and Gyarados to do it last time. Maybe we have to, whatever bird we lead with, we sack. And it does become like Blastoids Gyarados here. And then Venusaur is Scyther's problem. That goes into Tangela. Tangela becomes pre-burned Venusaur's problem. Victory Bell is... Fearow with another level? Oh, is that like pre... they don't always get there? That's as favorable of a range as we're going to get, right? That's like pre-burn Drio. Yeah, and then we just rip one more into it after. Or not pre-burn, pre-poison Drio. I think that's a plan, and we expect to lose maybe Firo, maybe Drio. We've no one for Swift if this guy starts setting up. It's just the situation where you need to not miss. Yeah, I like the amount of Pokemon I don't care about on this. Fear's poisoned. Blast. Am I going to poison Blast? I don't think I can afford to take the damage from pre-poisoning Blastoids. I could legit try hitting them with Dig, though. If we Dig Glitch, do we have the gas to kill? I mean, we'd have to hit them, like, a couple of times. It's not impossible. We could fish for it. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then Gary with poison is the expected cleanup here. And then for Venusaur, it's Scyther, who you just gotta hit twice. I think that's maybe yeah, it's gotta be pre-poison. This isn't the great. Is there a better 1v1 against Venusaur that I'm neglecting? Bird's not bad. I think I like it too because I don't really care for Scyther's well-being. Yeah, I think I want to send Scyther at this. I don't think there's a singular safe 1v1 here. Who is beating Victory Bell? It's pre-poison Drio. This is the everything's a range, man. Oh, I forgot about Tangela. Drio for Vic. And then Venu. Burned versus Tangela. And then Egg is going to be Drio plus. Okay. There's a world where I think everything needs to go right for us to get on this Deathless. It's night and day from when we fought Surge. Surge was like, okay, I think we're going to be fine. This one is, good lord, I hope the game is kind. We also haven't factored in the AI being bad, which is a very important point. Want you, we want you, we want you. The AI might just be bad. I'll do my big speech once where everybody's in the right spot. Fear. And we gotta remember to edge. Fear. Blast. Gary. Scythe. Venusaur. Drio. Before 54. Okay. I am worried. Our blue Kaizo adventure might end right here. I don't think it'd be unreasonable for it to end right here. Let's poison everybody. Cool. Okay, gamers. Ooh, we get an edge. Before we give our big speech. Edgemon. My apologies. All right, let's check that everyone's edged. Okay. Our first attempt at Erika and Blue Kaizo. I expect this to be a bloodbath. We've come into this with 3 deaths, and I don't know how many we're going to lose with. I don't know how many deaths we're going to leave with. I think every single 1v1 in here is sketchy. So, best we can do is try. Will we continue playing Blue Kaizo? Or will Erika stop us in our tracks? Alright. We have to have everyone pre-poisoned to avoid getting status and just completely losing on the spot. Alright, round 1. Drill Pack plus versus Pedal Dance here. We would love for this to crit. Ooh, okay. Wait, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're cooking. We got ourselves a battle. And we don't take the poison damage. Is there any world where we swing again? No. We are getting, like, owned by Blizzard. So we want to just get the hell out of here. We go to Blast. Okay. Dig does comparable damage to Bubble Beam here. We thought about this. We wanted to get parried because there's a chance we can pull off the much elusive Dig glitch. And then I don't know what path this fight goes down with that. Okay. Full parried underground? Come on. Yes! Wait, that's huge. Now we're invincible. Okay. How much PP do we have to use? 20, 25, 50. Okay. Now we're in a really fun spot. This guy can't hit us. Now it's like, how much can we get out of being invulnerable? It sucks because the next Mon coming in is Venusaur, which we don't really do much to, and it has double team. So we're going to want to save body slams for that. So I think we're going to click bubble beams here. Yeah, we're going to be here for a little minute. Speed drop. Don't think that matters at all here. Yeah, so the question becomes, does Blastoids have enough damage in the tank to sweep the rest of the fight, or at least a considerable amount of the fight? Because, I mean, we're going to get another level here. Is Bite the least valuable move, or is Bubble Beam the least valuable move going forward? Bite's pretty valuable. Bubble Beam is like one of the least valuable ones here. Okay. This is quite interesting. I'm glad we saw the potential for this in the line. Okay. Now we go Body Slam both for damage and fishing for paras. What we are afraid of is Double Team. Crit? Nice. Wait, this goofy game might be kind of sick. Now, again, saving PP for most damaging in the future. I think we Bubble Beam this down. Full heal? I think regardless, we should Bubble Beam this down. We might just have enough to go pretty deep through this fight with Blastoids. Save those crits for when we need it. I think I'm gonna bubble beam here too. This is absurd. I did make a prediction back when we were fighting Surge, knowing nothing of what was coming, being like, is every big battle just you plan for the worst, but you try to find a place to set up the dig glitch? And it seems like that might be true. We're going to be here for a second, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to speed up through these bubble beams. That's 4 down. And we still have a lot of gas in the tank. This just might be a deathless Erika. Oh my goodness. Wait, is that him? I think Blastoise is literally him. Use another full heal. Waste it up. Victor E. Bell says goodbye. Oh my goodness. This just might be the greatest game of all time. Blue Kaizo wants to keep me playing. I'm just at the slot machine pulling away. They're just giving me the jackpot because I'm out here advertising the gambling stream. Yeah. Wow. See, I like when in challenge games, if you can't obtain the BS and use it for yourself, it's painful. But if both sides have access to the BS, it can become really fun. Where you cheese out a deathless Erika because you pull off the dig glitch on our first attempt to pull it off. Wow. This game rules. Never mind. Everything bad I've said about Blue Kaizo, I take it back. Incredible. And we got Drain. Hype. Absolute cinema out here. Just taking a look at our box. Look at our Pokemon team for the reminder. Firo crit to start the fight. And then Blastoise was like, I'll take it from here. They never even entered the battle. Wow. This game rules. Alright, time to update level caps. The unhinged aunt of the family who collects umbrellas or something. Yeah, you're like, Blue Kaizo. Or it's like the challenge game fun uncle. Actually, no, it's too off the wall to be the fun uncle. Well, it's not that big of a level jump, even though I know this split is really long. It's like these next two splits are long, and then it becomes basically a race to the end. We might... Let's not jinx it. Attempt 1 of Run and Bun goes 7 gyms. Attempt 2 of Blue Kaizo's looking to compete with that. Oh, I think the badges are also in the wrong order. Wait a second. Because this says Koga's next. Let me just do a little... Ooh. Or wait, is... What's Koga's badge? Koga's not the heart. Oh no, it is the heart. Never mind. Soul badge. Why is this like not poison related at all? Serious Auntie turns over 20 years of Gavio for around America and married a rich husband who died and everything. Yeah, exactly. No one knows what happened in Blue Kaizo. Wow. Hype stuff. Can't be mad about a free ticket to Candyland. Gamers, that'll probably do it for me. We got some nice... got an incredible short. It's so funny, like, I feel like every short or every battle of this game, I'm talking about Dig Glitch, but this is why. Because it's just the potential, the beautiful, it's like the golden snitch, basically, where it's like, if you just happen to get it, the fight ends most of the time and you just win. Anyways, gamers, Scamp, thanks for all the quiz and stuff. That was really fun to do today. Thanks for hanging out and chatting about nostalgia and getting old and all that jazz. Helped me kind of reorganize my thoughts about moving to the future and everything. But yeah, I've been your good pal, Saves Untitled. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. You, Scamp, and then anyone else watching the VOD, or me watching this VOD in the future while